everyone, it's Angel 111 Mima. I'm not supposed to be doing this reading right now, but something needs to be addressed, and it's not one or two. There is individual messages. There are people who lost their ranks last night, and I have to give the messages to them. This was the theme. It was Ace of Pentacles. We all know, a blessing or a curse. So what is it meaning? It can be for, I'll explain and I will show you who and who, individual people and then collective. For the individuals, there are people, unfortunately, who are marked. Okay, they were marked by the spiritual realm and they were receiving gifts. They had an opportunity even by my guide, Jit Shalom. They were given the chance to protect me and my finances. They failed. So what was the reward? The reward is two things. They were to get a medal or to get a stone like the one, again, David and Goliath. That one hit and they're going to go down, which means they're heading down to financially. They're going to be bankrupt. That is a promise I give you. Very few will reach the height. Al-Araf. And it's all because of finances and money. Teamwork, the people you work with. And that is the reason I was telling many people, you are who you associate with. The energy around you plays a big role when it comes to your work, your finances, even your own environment, even health. And somebody failed. Somebody became a groupie. He was under a test, and she was also under a test. There was a male and female. They were under a test, and they failed. They became a page. That's how low now you are in the spiritual realm. You were this level. Now you are a page. No difference than any child. So you have lost your honor in the spiritual realm. Another page. The level of intuition now coming. Again, we know this is a Piscean with fish. That's the 12th house. 12th house is where the old souls are, reincarnation, completion, the house of God. But you are a page even in the house of God, even in the eyes of God. Your intuition will shrink. Communication. People will start walking out of your life. It's part of it. This is part and parcel of this ace, the blessing and the curse. People will be walking out of your life. And you all know this is my assassin card. This is someone who is very unstable, like one night stand type of energy if it was human. But the funny part is someone lost it. So you will be visited. They are coming to strip. It's already taken because they've already put you in a page of type of energy. Water is our intuition. You have been brought to page. Financially, you are like God in your status, like you are a giver, but now you will become a beggar. You used to be a giver, but now you're going to become a beggar. You have been, like demoted, degraded. This is a spirit. The one who is coming to take it. It has already been taken yesterday night, but this is now official. Something will happen like a tower in your life, and a lot of finances will be lost, even opportunities. I'm also hearing with this card, it means relocation. Where you are, or be it physically, professionally, financially, health-wise, emotionally even, you will be sailing away from that. If it is work, normally this is a very good card to balance, but you are going to sail away. And I'm not meaning only a mother and a child. I'm talking energetically. I'm reading this energetically. You're going to be sailing away because your karma speaks volume. It's your karma that speaks volume, not anybody else. No. Okay? Because, as I told you, you won't see it coming. This is exposure from God. This is his hand. This is where he brought you. Look at all the circles. Cycles of life. He who gives life gives provision. And he can bless you or curse you. That's how it works, right? So this is where you stand right now. I know you will not believe it, but it's the tower from God. A tower from God, which will bring a lot of tears in your life. Not only you, not only you. Your entire bloodline is going down. When this honor has been stripped, when these opportunities have been stripped, not only for those who had the honor from Jit Shalom, no. This happens to everybody here now. This is a collective. You will feel this energy too. You have been stripped, so regret serves no purpose. Regret serves no purpose. Someone has already taken everything out. Your entire lineage. And if you are masculine, I would say, I'm sorry, because you're going even to lose that honor as a man. For the family, for the female, it's the man you are about to be with or the man you are with. You might think there was going to be milk and honey. He's not going to have that because you know what I'm hearing? And it's a verse from Quran. I'm hearing Allah ruzuku man yasha'u bighayri hisab, which means God provides provision without calculations. And this is exactly what is happening here. Someone was given a coin with the hand of God, but because of his negligence, arrogancy, mistreatment, he ended up becoming a page, which will lead to a tower. And this is how his honor in the family is going to go down. From 10 of cups to 10 of swords. And he, as I said, regret serves no purpose. It's finished. It's taken last night. You will feel the effect. Within 10 days, maximum 10 weeks, your entire life will be transformed. It will never be the same. Trust me. Tears, towers, 10 of swords, regrets. Someone failed a test at the 11th hour. The last minute, you failed this test. Last minute. All because you want to please a cup, a woman. All because you want to be seen like you are the best at work. Unfortunately, Allah ruzuq man yasha'u bighayri hisab. It is God who is the provider. God. Not you, not me, nor anybody here. No one has that ability. Until he says kun fayakun, like be and it will be, then it happens. The same thing when we look at it in the Torah version of it. What was Moses told when he was parting the sea? Like, God, I'm taking the Israelites out of this misery in Egypt. But where are we going to have food? How are we going to survive when we cross? And also the prayer he prayed. It's in the Quran, it's in the Torah, you find it. And I think in the Bible too, where he said, I'm at the shore and this is the dead end. Where do you want me to go? I have no way out. We are doomed. But he was told, keep faith, use the wand, and the sea will part, and you will find your way. So God creates a way for everybody when there is none. And God can even shut that way when it is wide open, just like the way he shut it off for Pharaoh, despite having all the superpower of chariots and soldiers and everybody, and having everything at his disposal, but still he lost. So this is the type of message I have for most of you. Most people failed at the 11th hour. You failed your test. So if you had a good life, you are living large, luxurious, unfortunately, it's coming to an end, especially if you failed the test. Your past karma is catching up now. Big time. We are closing a very big chapter in our another portal. We are heading, by the way, we are heading to another portal. I will explain it, not today, because after this reading, I will go MIA. I will not be doing tarot anymore. The level of disrespect I got today is beyond repair. A man like Capricorn, who calls himself Raila, disrespected me with his women, and I saw that text. You're calling me a karmic when I am the one who fucking fed you to be where you are, despite your age. Ask me how. Every project of mine fed your ass for you to feed your hose. But today you had the audacity to create a narrative, Mima is a karmic, and then you are using that prostitute of yours with the abaya, pretending to be a Libra, and you're putting me in her position, and then you are trying to make me look like a laughing stock. This is where you are heading. And personally, I will even amplify it and manifest it as my revenge. I have nothing to lose. You're not my relative. I don't even know you. If you claim there's one who's claiming to be a kid of mine, no. And I have the green light to do that. So when you are busy with your Shangri-La beaches and the gang of fake Bakthirs and even KSA, Team Yassin and the Palestinians, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm telling you. Being a Muslim is different than being a mu'min is also different. And this comes to every religion. You can't be a Jew. There's a Jew, and then there's being Jewish. Who are you? A Jew or a Jewish person? Are you a Muslim or a mu'min? Do you get me? So this is what is coming. Whatever God is providing, some doors are going to be shut for specific people. So if you had a 10 of cup lifestyle, circumstances are changing. At the 11th hour, you're going to have a 10 of swords. You will feel betrayed, but it is supposed to happen. There is no way out. It is what it is. People have lost their status, relevancy. I don't want to mention this, but unfortunately, my rabbi is always the person I look up to. But these days, he has become a groupie that he even lost his value. Again, this was an opportunity when I connected with him from Jit Shalom. I have no connection, like I have no, I say I'm nothing without God. It's him who linked me to him. He was supposed to be my mentor. but he ended up being a groupie. I'm told to pull my energy back, honestly. I'm not offending you, but with all due respect, this is how far we have come. The level of lies, from the identity theft and putting the wrong person on the pedestal that who has misled so many people, this is where you have reached now. Turn your back and move, and God has your back. Because until they see the mistake they have made, this is the honor. We all know hermit, black robes. Let's say we talk Masons. Black robe is a person who really holds a high status in the organization. Let's talk of a hermit who dresses in black, a sage. Doesn't have to be black, you can be any. People who wear robes, be it in Vatican, be it in the mosques, be it in, you know, like a cultural outfit. But you will know robe wearers, people who hold high status in the spiritual realm. This is what is happening to you. At the 11th hour, you failed your test. And this is why this is coming. There will be a lot of tears and regrets. Because the Hebraha, the blessing, has changed. This was your blessing, but this is what is coming. This is what is coming. This was your blessing. What are you going to do? Tell me. I'm just a messenger. See? It's sad, but it is what it is, right? There is no way out. So this was the first message. The ones who are expecting to get the cup, just because if I call you a godfather and God says, no, not him. He failed the test at the 11th hour. He chose to be a groupie. He failed a spiritual mission and followed a physical mission. Why do I say physical mission? Physical mission, it's because of intimacy. Intimacy is not intellectual. Intimacy is physical. And somebody chose that and left their assignment on the spiritual realm that they were given, brought down here in 3D. They failed it because they failed the spiritual part following a physical part. Being a groupie, someone was just a traitor, someone was a tyranny, someone was greedy and such. So they end up losing in the spiritual realm, and now regret, as I say, regrets have no purpose. That was taken last night. That was taken last night. The night of Shabbat, Leil Shabbat. And a lot of people were secretly ripped off their titles, and many failed. If you notice, you know, I tested people and they did, I was told, actually, that's what I'm telling you, the high priestess, you don't talk much. You just follow the instructions that you're told to do. I was ordered to test someone, a group of people here. I did. And they repeated the same mistake. And I did it systematically because I came as camouflaged. I wanted to see the loyalty, and I was told to do that. I was told you still have Judas in your team, and you still have people who don't even want you to survive. Go do A, B, C, D, and you will see the truth, who is who. I did it. And I heard the types of conversation, and even I was sitting and doing even mind reading. There was even a message I gave Aries, and I told you about somebody very close to you who said, what's so special about India? When it was saying India and, Russia and USA are fighting for India. And then he said, what's so special about India? And I gave that message to you. Do you remember, Aries? That was the night I was doing this thing. And unfortunately, so many people like dug their own grave. So expected. There's a lot of tears coming up. There are a lot of losses. Very few passed. Let's see. Who are these who passed the test? Oh. If you have been struggling financially, things are about to change in your life. If you have been single or someone was juggling you, there's a lover who is coming into your life. And I'm not reading about Gemini or earth signs or no. This is energetically speaking. This is what's coming. If you know you have been sitting clean in your life, but you are struggling financially, this is what's coming in your life. There's a blessing. A partner who is coming to help you. A partner who is going to be like an ally. Yeah. For some, this can be a foreigner. This chapter also is over. This chapter is over. Of you struggling with finances, maybe somebody taking them away, somebody taking you for granted. It's over. This chapter is over. Whoever lost you will cry. Again, we have 10 of... And you saw me shuffling. Whoever lost you will lose you for good. But whoever is coming was also stabbed just like you. So it's like two people who went through the same route, same journey of betrayal. God is bringing you back together because all of you now have a lesson that you have learned. And the fact that you are coming together, you will know how to handle one another emotionally. So there was a reason why you had to go through everything you had to go. Betrayed maybe by a lover, robbed, or financially someone was putting you in constraints. There was a reason why you went through that. You had to experience the 10 of swords for you to gain the wisdom, the new beginning to start in your life. And I'm speaking nothing but the truth. I'm telling you here. It was part of judgment. Sword is truth. But King of Swords only speak the truth when the truth needs to be spoken. So you're going to meet someone who's going to be loyal, male or female. But someone who is going to be, it's like no secret, no lies type of energy here. This is what's coming towards you. This person has experienced what you experience. Betrayal, be it family. For some, you're going even to find out someone was imprisoned who was not supposed to be in prison. It was wrong. But they went and did the time and came out. For others, your partner had maybe a side chick, a lover, and put you in financial constraint while feeding others. This chapter is ending. Again, they're the ones who are losing, not you. For you, you had to go through it. It was a lesson from God. Because now He's about to bless you. You have to be wise. You don't go back to the snake that bites you. There is enough satisfaction. You're going to live. If you've been struggling, trust me. Whoever put you through this, you'll overcome it. And then you're going to go to a 9 of cups. You'll have everything like all the 9 years. This is the blessing coming to those who have passed. And those are people who are very patient. Yeah. The blessing is coming towards you. And a happy ending. Very happy. Someone who is alpha. Someone who will take care of you. If you felt like you are cursed, the opposite now is about to happen. You're about to be blessed financially from the Two of Cups. Now, this is the opposite of what you saw, the other one. From Two of Cups, this person is going to have a new opportunity, a new door opening. As I was telling you the story of Moses, when he reached the shore and he was crying to God, like, I have no way out. And God said, I will show you the way out. Use your stick and, like, drop it on the ground, it will part ways. They went on the other side, and Pharaoh here was destroyed. When they were on the other side, the people were hungry. And what did they say? Moses, you took us from Pharaoh. Despite the hardship, we used to have bread and water. But now we are free, but we have nothing. What are we going to do? He went down to his knees and prayed to God. You gave me a responsibility. I have an entire crowd here that I freed, and they're believers. But I have nothing to feed them. We have freedom, but we lack our basic needs. We were enslaved. We had a place to sleep. We had little food and water to drink. But we were not happy. We have no freedom. Now we have freedom. We lack all the basic needs. We are in wilderness. So God, what will I do? These people are asking me now to ask you to help me. What happened? That is when manna and salwa came in. They got manna from heaven. The food was brought down. And this is not the only miracle which has happened before. Even during the time of Prophet Isa, Jesus, alayhi salam, if you can check even in Surah Al-Ma'idah for the Muslims, go and check it, you'll find out. When they were calling him a magician, and there were a group of Jews who are real magicians, and they came and asked him, if you want us to believe you, prove it to us that your God can provide what we can provide here. We can do magic and bring food on the table. Can your God do that? Because at that time, people were calling Jesus crazy, and they didn't believe he can do miracles. Go to Surah Al-Ma'idah. I don't know the verse, but I don't know the exact which number of the verse, but I know the verse. Allahumma ma'idatal Allahumma ma'idatal min as-sama' kulanna ala awwalina wal akhirin. Allahumma ma'idatan min as-sama' akulalana kama awwalina wal akhirin. Oh God, please bring down the table just from the beginning to the end with everything that is needed. And a table from heaven came down. That is in Surah Al-Ma'idah. Allahumma ma'idatan min as-sama' akulalana kama awwalina wal akhirin. If I'm not wrong. Yes, that's the surah. It's Surah Al-Ma'idah. Go check it out, you'll find out. I might have maybe said it a bit not correctly. I can't recall the whole verse, but I know this part. And the table came down. So these miracles happen, and this is exactly what is happening here. Those who passed the test, this is what you're going to get. Those who passed the test. But those who failed, I don't think there is a table for you anymore. The table has been taken. It's like the food has been served. It's like a restaurant. The food has been served and now the plate is taken away. But for others, this is now, it's like you have just prayed. Your prayer was the manifestation. And what is the manifestation? It's like you placed an order in the restaurant. I want soup. So now you're waiting. Now your soup is coming. And this is the soup. You are hungry. Your soup is coming. It's going to make you full energetically. But for others, now the table is cleared. So this is exactly what I'm trying to tell you, that God can provide for you when you least expect it, and God can take it when you least expect it. And this is how it's coming to everybody right now, that just like Moses in the wilderness and the Israelites who were freed, they got food, manna and salwa from the heavens. And just like Jesus, when he wanted to prove a point, and he asked for the table of food, and the food came down. Just like that. And he silenced his opponents because of his beliefs. So yes, we have people who will brand you here names, karmic, disrespect you. It has happened to me many times. Many times. Does it change anything in my life? In fact, you keep upgrading me. Every time you try to make me a laughing stock here, my ranks keeps on going up. And that is what has happened even back in history, in ancient time. Look at all that. The people that were looked down upon, the people who are overridden, the people who are termed crazy because of your high IQ or high intelligence or the knowledge or how woke you are. These are the people who have always come on top in the end. Tell me one tyrant who won anything. Let's start from the prophetic time, and even if you're not a prophetic time or just an atheist, Scientology, whoever, whatever you worship, tell me one time a tyrant who came up on top as a winner. No. But the moment you follow the divine law, things are always different. Because you always win. So even if you have somebody sabotage you, it's okay. They want to sabotage you, it's okay. Somebody wants to see their family like is on top, give them that opportunity. But one thing you need to know, whatever is meant for you, it will never be taken. It can never be taken. It can never be taken. And I told you earlier, even in that verses, the Quran, God provides to the one he wishes and grants. And he can shut the door, even to the biggest billionaire. We have seen shocks everywhere. Look at Silicon Valley right now in USA. The types of layoffs. And I warned people, we are heading to the Great Depression. They thought it's a joke. Who is she? She's just a nobody sitting at home and she thinks she knows everything about the globe. Look at Silicon Valley. I don't need to say much. Just look at it. The crypto world is crumbling. Even when they try to create a new world order right now, finances are having an issue. When you have Uranus, you know what Uranus means? The tower. We had it here. It's gone. Anyway, Uranus is the card of, is represented by the tower. It's always shocking, but you can't always control. There is nothing you can, when you have the energy of Uranus, you will just see it happening, but there is no way you can control it. It's like lightning, how it strikes so fast, and there is no way you can capture it. There is no way you can even control it. but you can just see it happening. So that's what is happening. When you have Uranus in a house ruled by Venus, like right now it's in Taurus. And you know Taurus rules our banks. Taurus rules their note. The currency is Taurus. Capricorn is the protocol of the banks, the rules of the organization. But Taurus is the bank and the transaction because of Venus. Right now, look at where Venus was sleeping. She was sleeping with in the 8th house. First of all, it's the house of death. So financially, yes. We will all feel it. Secondly, that's the house where there's taboo. Very unusual things happening. It's the house of occult. People go up and beyond to sacrifice for money. But it's also the house of taxes. Other people's money. Unfortunately, she's sitting there in the death house and her energy is being buttered up by Uranus in the house of money and banks. What does that mean? We are losing it. And this is the formation of the Great Depression in real life. Do you see how it works? I am money. Oshun. But I'm sleeping in the house of death and transformation. And it's 8th house. Either I emerge and move to 9th house, where I can be wise, Sagittarius, or I step 1 foot down and jump into Libra, which is also the house Venus rules, and then we get divine justice. But for you to jump in 9th house, there's a lesson you need to learn, because that's the house of wisdom. So what wisdom are we going to get? Either through bankruptcy, people will be humbled, or I use the divine justice and maintain my status quo. And a pentacle is what? An earth sign. Venus, again, Taurus. So we are being spinned. The universe has us here like a ring, like this. This is how it plays us now. If you can survive, well and good. If not, then we are gone. You are out of that loop, out of the orbit. And I give an example. For example, in the solar system, if any planet is out of its orbit, everything ends. The whole universe goes down. So we have gone that far, and it's getting worse before we get better. We are heading there. The mass layoffs, that was the even in the verses I was telling you, the rebellion of leadership and the workers. They will have no choice but to fire people. Who wants to keep somebody if now they're heading here? How will they maintain? Tell me. How will you, even if it's a house girl, let's say you have, your finances have been breached, how can you keep her? You'll have to sacrifice, let her go. So you'll have to do the things yourself. This is exactly what is happening. So it's not only going to be global, even in your homes, our homes. People will have to cut off so many things because of this energy. And as I said, so many titles were ripped off like stickers yesterday night. And that is why I told people, please, they forgot about it. That there will come a time you need to use that mark. When I said the smitten portal opened, everyone will be affected. But if you keep on maintaining that mark on your door, at least you'll be spared. And many started off very well. Last minute, everything collapsed. People got away, like forgot about it. They forgot about it. I can understand. Because if you're not, unless something hits you, experience is the best teacher. Unless something hits you, that's when you come to your senses. But as long as it has not happened to you, you just see it from afar, you feel like, I'm not going to be a victim. No. You have seen now the energy, how it will shift when you least expect it. You can sleep a millionaire and wake up tomorrow by evening, you are poor. You can be poor and tomorrow be a millionaire. If you expect something like, there is no way you can get away from this energy. There is no way you can get away even by lying. This is the time you will even see con artists in real life getting caught, shot, passing away. It's like their whole life is coming down. We have seen a person like, I'm giving example, a flamboyant scammer, Hush Puppy, how he was sentenced. We have seen yesterday like the Teramos, Elizabeth Holmes, 11 years in prison. And she had like people investing in her for billions. It's all gone. This kind of life is coming now. Everything is coming to the surface. Anywhere there was injustice, even in family dynamic. Let's say you are a parent and you have few children, but you are more like favorites to one or two, the rest are just there, you are providing, but you are not giving them the love they're supposed to get. Something will happen to the ones you like. Or a situation will happen whereby God will bless those who are ignored, but they will be taken away from your life. They will never be there for you anymore. So let's say this child will get a job somewhere else. Or they might meet a partner in their life who will care for them more, and they will forget you. Because whatever you are supposed to provide as a duty, parent, you failed, so this person will be given it, but in a different form. If a child is young, maybe there will be a school teacher who will treat that child better than you, and you will find your child drift, that bond will be drifting away. With the moment that anything happens to you, that child will never stand up for you. Because there was no reciprocation of love. Same with family dynamics, relationship. You are a married woman, somebody had a side chick out there. They valued the side chick more than the woman who was at home or the one who was there for them. This is the time the tables will swap. Something will happen to this person. They will need you, but God is going to put a barrier purposely to take you out. And this is where the Uranus I'm telling you is coming in. Breaking barriers and creating some where we don't even need them. Why do you need a barrier when you know you can just run away? It's for your safety. It's just like the Dhul-Qarnain and the Gogs and Magogs. When they were causing mischief, what happened? He had to build a barrier. And should these entities right now break that wall, they are coming for destruction to the whole universe here. And if you are really woke, you will know the wall has cracks. As we are talking right now, the wall has already cracks. They're becoming stronger and stronger because they're about to set them free. And these are signs of the last days. We've been told in all religions, the signs of the last day, the Gogs and Magogs will appear. And they will not start appearing like giants and such, no. They will appear as humans, but they will be misleading so many people in a way that by the time you come to a senses, they have dominated. We are always told like the Dajjal will come with one eye. Okay, that is a sign you're not Dajjal. Dajjal is already here. Don't you see the misleading? How many things which were taboo right now, they're ordinary and normal and everything. Nobody's scared to do it. How many people have seen that people are being silenced? If you don't follow a certain group or a certain trend, you are being chopped off. Isn't that a sign of Dajjal that we are told, if you don't follow Dajjal, that you are going to be killed? How don't you see how the occult is finishing people and trying to silence the vocal ones who are trying to open people's eyes? And who are being used? People around us. Some, our own families, friends, partners, children. These are the people are being used. The influence doesn't come from far. It's from within. The type of group. That's why I always tell people, get to know who you work with. Get to know who is around you. Your own family can also be your enemy. We are born. You can be born from a parent. They are just a vessel to bring you here. But where is your soul family? You need to find that. A soul family is not a groupie. A soul family is you hold hand and fight one entity together. You have seen how many people have been silenced here. Personally, I'm talking about myself. Leave alone this. I'm telling you, it will come in many ways. It comes as racism, nepotism, tribalism, and such things. How many times I have shown you here what kind of racism I have encountered. Not only from the Islamic communities, not only from the Christian or Jewish or Hindu or wherever. From colors. Do you know that my reason why a smear campaign was started here by a Scorpio? Do you know why? I will tell you. The day Meghan Markle was pregnant, she had an interview with Oprah. And it raised a lot of issues to everybody. I also gave my opinion, just like anyone. And I said, it was wrong for Oprah to give her an opportunity to talk because first, the woman was pregnant. Her hormones were flying everywhere. And I gave scientific reasons. I didn't give any reason because of race or anything. I went and tackled it straight scientifically. And I said, she has right now hormones flying everywhere. A pregnant woman is always considered like a mad woman. Because when a woman is pregnant, her emotions runs everywhere. You are carrying two entities and there's a growth in you. Rapidly, 24/7, your body is working even when you're sleeping. Because that fetus is growing very fast. So you are out of work, out of control. So it was wrong at that time to do the interview. Because she was fresh from that, from the royals and moved away. And of course, there will be a lot of rifts. And she will always feel like she doesn't fit there. But I said she knew she was marrying a prince. She was supposed to integrate herself. Because even Catherine was a commoner. She integrated herself. Leave alone the rest. Leave alone the rest. But the truth needs to be spoken. You know what happened? I was attacked by a group from Tyler Perry, from Akon and his team, the black community now. And I'm not scared to talk about it. That's why I'm telling you. I am saying this because you need to know now where you stand. I am not scared at all. The Hollywood black group teamed up and started a smear campaign against me. sabotaged my work. And that is why my real channel to date is blocked and Scorpio has it. Just to teach me a lesson because I failed to support a black woman who has no value. Because if you have value, if you love a tree, you love the fruit. And if you love a fruit, you will respect that tree. So if you really loved Harry and him as your husband, you could respect that family. And I'm not here to talk about the royals because I need anything from them, because they have their own shit also. I'm talking about why this happened. I reasoned openly and said it. You are one. The royals have been existing for ancient time. You were supposed to bow down and integrate. But you failed. And you wanted to rally everybody. And yes, they did it. I was stalked. I was harassed. And I mean for real, a lot of money was spent. People were on payroll to stalk me and talk shit about me and do every smear campaign. Every time I get an opportunity, they will go and smash it for me. Because I refused to bow down to an asshole. Because I stood with the truth. And that is the reason to date I said I don't want anything to do with this mad woman. Look at where she is right now. Her Spotify is fucked up. Netflix is about to throw her off. She has been stealing my work, paying people. And that's what I'm telling you. You thought you were going to silence me. Now here we are today. I'm not scared of royals because if you have no code, I have a code. So we are not the same. I know where I stand. If you thought you will use the Freemasons, I know where I stand with the Masons. I don't go to the lodge. But the knowledge I have, they wait for it and use it. So this is what I was trying to... Don't use power over people. And because of that interview, yesterday I saw a message and I was laughing. Like, were the Sussex regretting doing that interview with Oprah? I'm so sure you are regretting because it changed your whole... You thought you were going to get a mileage, unfortunately. Now, even the people who are supporting you like Serena, now they've parted ways because when I spoke, I was attacked. But now everybody sees the truth. This is why Scorpio was harassing me. They went out calling me crazy. They did everything. They used every power they had, including people in German government, just to make my life a living hell. It's you. Don't think I don't know. That's why I'm telling you, be very careful if you play with someone who's in solitude and they have a very wide third eye. I can see right through you. And I told you, you will suffer financially. And I did a reading, I remember, for you. Until the day you will come back and apologize to me. Look where you are financially now. You are keeping the facade, but bring that Scorpio of yours who was the barbaric one protecting you. Tell them to come and face me. Oh, face the community right now and tell them. Am I lying? You underestimated me. Same with the black community. You are all regretting, including you, Tyler Perry. Because you know I was speaking the truth. Now what are you going to say? How are you going to justify your bullshit? This is what I'm telling you. I rarely talk, but the moment I come and talk, just know I'm coming to shut up everything. Yeah, now stalk. You will always send people to stalk me. Unfortunately, because you have no idea. You will send Stephanie, you will send Leo, you are sending Scorpio, people who are in your payroll to get information from me. But I told you, and I'm telling you again, you are heading down. because you abused your power, but you used it. You chose the wrong person because you really underestimated me, including you, Hollywood team of blacks. Now let's see how far you're going to go. This was a past life lesson, and it's written in the stars that you will test poverty this lifetime. The whole group. Take it from me. Record this. Take a shot. But I won't. I'm telling you right now. The next 5 weeks, starting 5 days after Monday, the first 5 days, there is something you're going to lose. Another drop. Finances. You're going to lose finances. And then in the next 5 weeks, your tax bracket will even change. And I'm telling you, he will come and bear witness. This emperor will be coming here to bear witness. My statements are true about the Sussex and what they have done. And especially you, Meghan. I have no issues with Harry. My problem is with you because you are the one who rallied the blacks. And specifically, I don't even understand why did you do that. You are trying to sabotage me. It's coming back to you. And if you try it again, trust me, this time it's different. We don't vibe in the same realm. People are going to turn away from you. And believe me, your downfall will be other people's celebration. And every spells, every confusion you try to cause, nothing will happen. Should anybody try to send spells here, it's not gonna work. I tell you right now. In fact, Mr. Beard might get us a terminal disease here. So that's for you, for sabotaging my work with the black community. This is where all of you are heading now. It's coming. Brace yourselves. So we'll do element reading. So laugh now, cry later. That's how it works, right? You're teaming up with comics. You were playing a dirty game and Scorpio thought it was fun and games. And let me show you where you're heading. But before we do element reading, let me show you where Scorpio is heading. You're ashamed. Look at this. Do you see how the horse is looking down? A horse is an animal which is always strong. But look at this animal. Ashamed. You know you're wrong. You're coming with an apology. But look at your facing down. Because you know I speak nothing but the fucking truth. I'm telling you. Whatever I'm telling you is the truth. This is now you and me, Scorpio, for what you did. Because you are the one who rallied all these people. You are paid. You are a minion. I don't blame you. I'm speaking the truth. And here it is. 100% this is me telling you this. There's no way out. You did everything at your disposal to please your bosses. But your bosses are heading to bankruptcy, and so are you. I'm ready. If you want to come and argue, I'm ready. But there is also another air sign who's going to argue with you. I'm ready. I'm not scared. I told you. Use every kind of force you have in 3D. I work with 5D. We are not the same. This is where you are reducing also. to a page. This is how low you are going to be stooping. So you are flexing with the royals, but this is where you're all heading. And again, I told you, a horse is an animal which has a lot of pride. But look at you. You're coming with a horse and an apology, but you're coming as a page. This is how you will be looking now, even in the society, a page. And I'm telling you the truth. You're heading to poverty, all of you, for what you have done, including that group of the blacks. I told you I'm not scared of Hollywood. Or the celebrities. Who are they? They shit like me, eat like me. It's just that they're given attention and earn money in the most weird way. Most of them are broke, by the way. Don't see them flexing. Those dresses they wear, they're not even owned by them directly. They hire them. I was telling somebody last time, like, be proud of the artists in Africa. They can flex, but they buy cars for themselves. Most of these you see here in Hollywood and the celebrities, they hire those cars. They hire them. They're not theirs. Most of them are hired. But the hustlers in, let's say in Africa or all those countries which are third world, they buy those things for themselves. So we can say those artists are low. They're not given a lot of airtime, but they have more money. Even if it's little. Not a fat bank account, but they have money to sustain their lifestyle than the ones we see here. They run in packs because they are cowards. Yes, and now I'm telling you, welcome to my world. Next time, you come with your group, you want to sacrifice me. Next time, you come and pick on me. An entire group of men, prominent people with finances and everything, attacking a single mom. But I'm still not scared. You will never silence me. Because I know who I am. I can play the game well. I think I told you yesterday. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And you got it in New York, plenty of it. Because you tried to take my work and send it there. The people who are close to me and helping me, they were trying to assassinate them. And the ringleader, the main communication came from New York. So I showed you that I can shit on you and it is flex. White flex. How did I know all that? I don't have gadgets. I don't have recording devices. So can be a saint, I can be also an asshole. I don't care if the side chick is going to be angry because she's not going to have money anymore. Whoever this third party is, Aries, Sagittarius, or this narcissist is, you're going to be heartbroken, yeah, because you thought you're going to get money out of it. No. No, no, no. It's not going to happen. You thought you had leverage over me. You thought you had control over me. You can't control me. You just can't. Yes, you're a woman like me, but look at our status. You can dress up like a hierophant. You can dress up like a high priestess, but what is here? What is here? What is here? And what is here? That's what matters. Your third eye, pineal gland, clean heart, and your intellect. That's what makes a high priestess. And your rank in the spiritual realm. Not being a narcissist. Do you get me? So Scorpio and your group. Keep in bed. When you're investing in throwing spells and confusion, thinking it's an investment, this is going to be the vice versa. Remember, this is 7-7, divine justice. I am your 7-7 Libra. This is the 7th house, my house. There's divine justice. Any investment you do now will just end up in the spiritual, taken away. It will never manifest. It will never manifest. You see me picking. When I talk, I know I'm in my element right now. I can see what is coming before I pick the card. Any investments now you do, all of you here, prepare. This is Scorpio, being the ringleader of the smear campaign and every shit, and your group, and then come the blacks who are attacking me, and you're a Freemason of black people. Prepare. And every karmic was involved. You're calling me a karmic? You're calling me a karmic, Rayla. This is where you're heading. Who else called me a karmic? Your side chick. This is what she's getting. And expect a fatal disease too. Anyway, so this is for the collective also. Now we can go to the elements. And I tell you, don't fuck with me. Don't underestimate me. And I told you, I'm not scared of Hollywood. I'm not scared of the industry. You have tried it, not once, not twice, not thrice. But I've always showed you that I can send that shit back there. And it hurts your own people, not me. Don't try me. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Element reading will do, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone is in their feelings. I'm hearing Drake in their feelings. Kiki, so there can be someone by the name Kiki, significant. Or that word may be significant, but someone is in their feelings. Someone is trying to, you know, like, there is somebody who is doing necromancy. It's not working. It's not working. Why is it not working? Yeah, okay. Because this person is cursed. So this can be you, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it's someone around you. It's not for everybody, but you're going to find out that you are dancing with snakes only to end up again with curses. So every time you're being pulled out, you go back there. It's that energy around you. So someone has incurred curses. You might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe you're part of it. And unfortunately, now you have burdened yourself. There's a curse here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This can be someone who was like a sexual partner to you. For some, there is a Gemini in the midst. But this is someone you had a sexual connection with. This is how it's ending up. You see? It's not ending well. Someone just invited a burden in their life. I can also hear like your sexuality drove you to your curses. So this can be... Okay. I'm hearing a child, okay, a family went to get like, let's say, a family married somebody or brought someone in their family, like through marriage. And this person is coming with a baggage in your family. And now you have incurred curses through marital status or relationship-wise. You didn't know this person had a curse. They camouflage themselves very well, and unfortunately now you are part of it. This can also be affiliation at work and also family, because there's nakedness here. This can also be relatives, your lineage. So something was more activated. Maybe, yeah, it was there, but There is something which has happened and it has activated this curse now. It is through sexuality. So sexuality by partners, relatives, as in mahrim. Your mahrim has a curse and they passed it to you. That is someone who can't marry you, but they are connected to you through blood. And because of this, maybe you saw it, but you like ignored that, and you thought, it's not my monkey, not my circus, only now to find out that yes, it is your monkey and it is your circus. Yeah, this is something to do with money. This is the root of all evil. Money is the root of all evil. Someone is trying to, like summon marine spirits or necromancy, whatever. They're trying to do something, everything to retain money in their family. It's not working. The response is 0. There is something about money. Money has played a big factor for you to get this curse, okay? This can be a policeman who is burdened, or someone is burdened by investigation and they can't take it anymore. This is where the curse is. So you can be a policeman, there's something to do with money, or you are being burdened because there is an investigation. If it has not started, I'm telling you, there is an upcoming investigation here coming up, and it is going to be a burden for you. Maybe this can also be your downfall. Once you're summoned by police, maybe, or this investigation comes out, someone can be even caught with money, fake money. I'm also hearing fake money, jewelry, or you run a syndicate of thieves, something of that sort. People are going to be caught. There's jewelry which is going to be found in a different setting or country, and it will be linked to you. Even money, serial number of notes, they are all coming back to be linked to you. So be careful. If you're a policeman who was involved in any of shady deals with money, unfortunately, then you have landed yourself a curse here. But for others, a policeman has every reason here. It's like you're going to be caught. And this is the reason why you pick this curse for the whole family. Yeah. I told you. Somebody camouflaged themselves. You ended up marrying somebody, even had a child maybe. You didn't know this person has a curse, and now this curse has been born in your family, in your lineage, and you will have to live with it. You will have to live with it. There's no way out. Because there is a product out of sex, which is a baby. For others, it's a project. The people you worked with, they've cast everything from you. But for others, I'm seeing, yeah, if you are a judge, if you are a judge and you went and gave false, someone came in and gave you a false statement and you fell for it, verdict, knowingly. If it is unknowingly, it's a different story. Knowingly, you participated in a facade, then this is how your curse is coming down. And because of this, you might end up in bankruptcy now. Okay, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you have a very heavy karma here, and it's all because of money and falseness. And this has been a judge or a lawyer is involved in this. Unfortunately, it's born because we have with a Lover's card and a baby, so it means the product of two actions: the action of lying, and the participants have given birth, that baby have given birth to this curse. So it's already there. There is no way out. We are going to Earth signs, because after Aries is Taurus. So let's go to Earth. Eight of Swords. Someone is sabotaged. Someone is going to jail. They can be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini female, someone very low vibing, and there is also a young energy, or even if it's someone old but they're very immature, someone is going to jail. But there is somebody being sabotaged on purpose here. On the 8th house, number 8 of Swords, this is 8th house. A Scorpio can be very significant participating in this facade. Maybe it's you and a Scorpio sabotaging an air sign. Yeah, the Tower. As Scorpio, definitely finished. This is ending abruptly. This will end. I'm also hearing someone might go to prison and they can be beaten to death. Someone will be beaten to death in prison when you least expect it. Oh, there's a death sentence. This is not for everyone. And this is for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign. A death sentence. Someone will be electrocuted. You know that movie, the green, is it called The Green Mile? That huge guy, and he was gifted. He had so much power in him. But when it was time for him to go, they made him wear like something on top, and it was he had to be electrocuted. That kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing. Someone is going to be electrocuted. And this doesn't have to be in prison. This can also be a person can be kidnapped. So be careful. This is very karmic. And I did say Uranus is in Taurus, Earth sign. And we are doing Earth sign. Do you see that energy here, how it reflects quickly? What will happen is, oh my God, someone can be taken and brutally killed. Because I'm hearing like a mafia, underworld. 8th house is the underworld. The house of death, underworld. That's where Anubis is, underworld. So the underworld, someone is connected to an underworld organization. They're coming for you. And when they come for you, this is what they're going to do. They will kill you through electrocution. I'm also hearing air sign, especially Aquarians and Scorpions, dealing with earth sign. Be very careful, watch your back. I'm picking this very strongly. Someone can be killed. A desert is significant, and a place, like Grand Canyon, a body will be found there. There can be a body found in Grand Canyon somewhere. Places where there are hills, or it's like, like completely empty, in a place where there is nature, but no trees. Yeah. So for others, the reason why you sabotage this air sign is because you wanted to harvest their gifts. You want to have their gifts, be it spiritual, physical, financial. And I know, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I said it. Yeah. It's a thief, but unfortunately, not gonna reach far. This is also someone who steals online money. So they steal like online banking and such. An Aquarian is very significant. A Scorpio is very significant. And another air sign, who is a female, was sabotaged. Or these people are thieves, they are going to set up also another woman. Or they're working the trio are working together, but the woman will be caught. These two will try to run away, but unfortunately not. The universe has stepped in. So if someone was a thief, stealing people's gifts, stealing people's work, unfortunately, I'm telling you right now, Earth sign, shit is about to hit the fan. You are going to be blown away. This is the same thing I also said, like, I know of an Earth sign who had their badge from Jit Shalom, like it has been struck off. This is it. You were supposed to help, but you sabotaged. Now, unfortunately, this is what is happening here. It was a shock, but it has to go. So you've lost your honor, like in the spiritual realm. And because you are supposed to protect the gift, not to steal the gifts. Someone failed their mission. But for others, this is you. Someone is a thief. They always get away with it and frame people. Sabotage an air sign, take their gifts and take their money. Steal money online and do every kind of shit. It's over. This person is becoming sick and I don't think they will make it. I'm telling you, they steal money online. Or they steal intellectual properties online. This person is becoming sick. And this is Earth sign. This can be you. So if someone has done it to you, then for sure there is no recovery. Someone is going down. And we have a double confirmation, 8-8. Someone can get a cardiac arrest and go into a coma, and I don't think they will wake up. So be very careful. If you know you have heart issues or pressure or anything, blood pressure, be very careful. Because once this hits you, you'll not make it. And for others, this is karma. You have been stealing a lot. Now you're going to be losing financially. Whatever is coming to you, there is a permanent ending. And I'm also talking of real life death here. Yeah. Be careful. Fire sign can be significant also in your life. And you are acting like an enemy, or someone was an enemy to you, or you are an enemy to somebody, because there is stealing here. So someone was a thief stealing and they act like enemy. Now they're permanently going to be put to rest, and this is through death. So that is for you, Earth. You will know where you stand. You are the tyrant or you are the victim. Next is air. Because we have next after Taurus is Gemini. Let's go to air. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, nobody can stop reggae. That's what I'm hearing. And I don't mean I'm calling any Jamaican here, because the moment you mention this, Stephanie will step in, and I'm not calling you here. You know we don't call. But I'm hearing nobody can stop reggae. So the Wheel of Fortune, this is your birthright, your destiny. Nobody can take it. And whoever comes in now, right now, you see how the devil is smashed? That's how the game goes. So anybody who comes and try to be an obstacle in your life, you're crushing them. Crushing them. You have, it's written in the stars. This is in your, it's written since, like a soul contract, since you are born. Before you are born, before reincarnation, you signed for this. So whoever now comes in, it's like everything is aligned, everything is activated. Whoever comes in now is just crushed. This can also be your birthrights. For others, someone is trying to read your natal chart. They want information about you. Yeah. We have a hermit, a sheikh, a rabbi, a priest, a Virgo. This is someone who can, this is also your spirit guides. I'm picking strongly. Someone is also watching. There is someone who is also like checking into your birth chart to see what is happening next. So you can have like a hermit who is like nosy. But for others, this is your spirit guides guarding your destiny now. And here they're like lighting up, showing you the way, like, let's go this way. This is how they're showing you. Like, for example, I'll give you my example as an air sign Libra. Every night, the way I tell you, I do my trainings with my two guides, two spirit guides. They're here. And this is how Jit Shalom was also learning through Elijah. Metatron. Knowledge that you don't put it down, you have to cram it, because when you go for intellectual battles, especially like breaking curses, you don't do exam or you don't write. You fight through crown chakra and telepathic. How does it happen? For example, a situation will happen. You're going to a place. You'll be told like, go to the ocean at this time. Okay. Go to the ocean. There is something you're going to get there. There's a key. There's cleansing work you need to do, let's say. When you reach there, you will be told there is something you're going to see. They'll not tell you what it is. They'll just say you're going to see something. When you reach there, let's say you see a camel. For example, in my case, I'll give you that example. When I went to take one key the first time, I saw a camel. The camel came to me. What will you do? That is where you have to communicate with that animal. Get that extract information from that animal, and trust me, animals are more intelligent than humans. What message do you get from if you fail to get a message from that animal, that you have not cracked the code. So how do you know that? And that is where you do these intuitive messages, because then you can tap into the brain of that animal and read it, and then bring it, decode it, interpret it. Then it's like you have opened that door, you move to the next step. It's like playing a game, you know, like Super Mario, and you jump, and then you go to the other one, and then another level, and then when you fail, you have to come back again and start like that, breaking the matrix. This is real, I'm telling you. When people talk about the matrix, trust me, it's real. But you have to be super sharp, because circumstances are just thrown on you. Like if you have seen the examples, like the tests from Mensa, a question is there, but you have like 5 seconds or 10 seconds to answer. What are you going to do? You have no notes, you have nothing. It's super intellect. How are you going to find a solution to move to the next level, to the next question? That's what Mensa, they test people. High IQ, intellect. That is what we do now. But the knowledge now is very ancient. Sometimes you don't see anything. There's no animal or anything. Just the wind direction. The wind is blowing south. What is there? What is that message from the wind blowing south? See? So it is deeper. And that is why Kabbalah is a secret. Every element around you, you always, it's like you have to have your senses up all the time, because there is also like messages around you, especially if you're on a mission. Not all the time, yeah, but if you're on a mission, like you're going to crack codes, you can't crack them until you are up. And how will you be woke? As I said, it's the matrix. You can't break through the labyrinth if you don't know the codes. That's what's happening. So this is the type of shit I'm doing now, like cracking codes at night with the, you know, like I'm being prepared, like this and this and this. This direction means this direction means that, and such things. I know people will say, roll eyes. I don't give a fuck. I know who I am. But this is it. So air signs, whatever is coming for you, whatever is destined for you, you are, for those who are, you know, like, you know, you're on the right path, keep going, keep going. You have a guide guiding you, showing you the light, pulling you out of that mucky area, and your destiny is unfolding right in front of your eyes. But your guides are helping you if you are on the, you know, right track. If you are the wrong one, then you see the guides is stopping you. So let's say you have a stolen identity and you want to take over this thing. You're being stopped by the spirituality. Like, no, not you, not you. Yeah, and the world. So this is a big chapter coming to an end, but at the same time, you're about to conquer the world. And this is how I'm telling you, if this is not your destiny, the spirit's guides are coming to take you off the world, this world of yours. And that's why I was giving the messages earlier, like, you will see people swapping destiny. You lived a good life, things are changing. You are hustling, now your destiny is unfolding, the world is your oyster. So you will know where you stand, air signs. There is also international travel here. We can see you're going to be dealing with a lot of foreigners. I'm also hearing if a woman is pregnant, there is a baby girl here. And trust me, your girl will have a hobby of, you know, like doing circus. They climb up and with the cloth and jump down. That is the hobby your child will be born with. And this child has been doing it back even in the last two reincarnation. The last two reincarnation, this child has been playing this game. This time now, this child will be born and this hobby will be like her career. It's like a career for her. And this, she'll be making a lot of money now. Yeah. As I said, whoever steps in your bag right now, they're going to be crushed. So expect the death of your enemies. You will hear a lot of people who are trying to sabotage you being finished. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you know you're on the right track, but you have enemies, haters, whoever is around you, they're going to be crushed because it is your destiny now to receive. You're supposed to receive the bag. You're supposed to be receiving, or for some, I'm also hearing someone is going to get a car. There's a lot of money, compensation. I'm hearing compensation. Yeah. Loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Loyalty. So there is a, like your spirit guides are loyal to you, and because you are loyal to them, they're protecting you. They're really protecting even your natal chart. Like in my case, I always tell people, you will never find my real natal chart. It's always covered up. This is the reason why it's blanketed. Even those people who are trying to play the mind games, they were tapping into my subconscious. Whatever I was rejecting, that is what they were getting. As simple as when they tried, there was a time I said, I'm rejecting to cook this food, and they were trying to get it. That is the message they got. But what is really in me, they can't get it. It's blanketed. That's how science is really be interesting. But when especially it comes from above, it's a different story. So here you are, because of your loyalty, this can be the person in, like the man in person, a Sheikh, a Rabbi, a priest, or a Virgo. If this person is really loyal to you, then yes, they're going to share the bag with you. They're going to your destiny. They will ride that wave with you. And I'm talking of a male here, because we have a beard. Someone with beard and old. Okay, like a Moses with the stick of Moses. Someone who is enlightening. Person who is protecting your destiny or your natal chart, whatever, and your bag out of loyalty. These are the people who are going to go with you. But for others, it's the opposite. This is the person, because of loyalty, they will reject you. So even if it's your spirit guide, if you are trying to play dirty, maybe steal identity, or even in the spiritual realm, trying to grab something, it will not work. The bag goes to the one who is loyal. It's that simple. So air sign, this is for you. The one who is loyal is the one who's the receiver of the bag. Yeah, it's a gift. So you're going to be getting a worldly gift when this cycle is over. Traveling, there's a gift. There's an up. Like in my case, I know. I said I'm supposed to be traveling, and until now, they're holding my bag. And I don't know why. Why are they holding my bag? Because someone is spying, and it's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I don't know why you are spying, and I have no time. I need my money here. An earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, page, sabotaging my trip. Because of a third party, or trying to cause a heartbreak to me, or you are heartbroken by an Aries, who's an emperor. So this is the reason why you're sabotaging me. It's the outcome. This is the outcome. Give me my bag to travel, or the stick of Moses is about to whoop your asses to the core. Because I have the green lights. There's no way you can stop me. And you can see here, the world, gift, Ace of Wands. It's time for me to go. Stop sabotaging me. So for others, air signs, this is you. The blessings, it's just a stick for Moses. It had no value. But how God empowered it, it conquered the whole world. And that is why until today, in our generation, we still talk about Moses. Just the stick changed everything. And I was talking about it, how he freed the Hebrew and all that, and We all know the story. I keep repeating it again and again. So there are gifts spiritual gifts waiting for you, but through the traveling. And through loyalty, you're going to be getting worldly, you're going to be getting all the money, like financially, you're going to be very strong. It's through your gifts, spiritually, that you'll heal the whole world. So in my case, I know what I'm talking about. But for others who are not involved in these spirituality things and all that, this is it. Because of your loyalty. Your loyalty has earned you a very big cycle in this world. So let's say you are loyal, even though you didn't have anything, but you are just loyal to your guides, you are following your rules. Your life is about to change. Something will happen, or you might meet a foreigner who might change your life forever. And a foreigner means even someone can be the same person, a person who comes also from your same community like yours, but this person lives in another country or such. But a big reward is coming for you. It's going this way. A very big reward for all the hard work you've put in, for your loyalty. But for those who have been the opposite, then it's totally opposite. Totally opposite. Yeah. They're going to be sad. Those who failed the mission, they're going to be sad, heading into a misfortune. And for some, you see, this is death. Doesn't have to be a practical death, you're burying someone, but the death of what you had. A lifestyle, career, family. But there is sadness between a man and a woman, you see. The both genders, male and female, air signs. Those who knew they were doing the wrong thing, then it's only a misfortune coming for you, nothing else. But if you know you're on the right track, then believe me, it's a blessing, big blessing. And when I'm telling you, loyalty always has everything. That's why I'm telling you, have you seen any tyrant who has won in this world? There is no one. All right, now we are going to water, and then we are done. And then I will be MIA. I will be around, but I'm not gonna be doing tarot now, because let the comic do it. Since you want to copy everything, you want to control my work, you want to be Mima. The floor is yours. Question is, can you do it? You want the platform? Okay. Can you do it like the way I do it? Can you raise the bars and vibration like when I step in and do it? I don't brag, but I know what I do, because I do it with timings. I do it with hours, and I know about directions. Water. 2 of Cups. A new alliance, a relationship is coming. If you know you have been single for a while, always beaten, maybe you are never lucky. This time it's your time. You're about to be very lucky, be it financially, be it relationship, but this is a relationship. A very loyal partner is coming into your life. So it's like, if you have suffered so much, it's coming to you. And I'm saying this directly. I always tell people, spirituality is not media game. Someone will sit in and, like, I know that cast spiritualist who wants to always be Mima, take my work and pretend to be me, the one with Abaya. She will always sit in my Libra side and then pretend like she is the Libra. Make it make sense, bitch. Spirituality, especially when it comes to tarot, if I mention your sign, stick to your sign. Even when you swap, you're not swapping energies. In fact, you're making it worse. You can lose your blessings when you try to take somebody else's energy, because it can't sit well with you. It's like blood group. Let's say you are AB or you are O. And then you go and sit in another group. There's an O who is a universal donor, but there are other blood groups, they're not. So you are an AB and you want to sit in an O group. You cannot receive the blessings of that bloodline. It doesn't work that way. You just enjoy the fame on the media, but deep inside, you're missing your blessings because you're absent in your home. And the ones you wanted, they're not meant for you. They don't vibe. That is what people don't understand. Ignorance. That's why I'm telling you, little knowledge is dangerous. They come as vibration. These are all vibrations here. Yeah. Water sign. You're going to be recognized. You're going to get recognition. A relationship which you're going to go into, or the alliance. I'm also hearing someone will be honored for connecting or marrying into a very good family with a good name. This can also be a child being recognized. So Pisces, for example, I know I have a child, Piscean child, and I share his energy. So definitely his energy is projecting out. But I'm seeing someone is going to get into a contract or a love relationship. After so much pain, finally you're going to get the right one. And this person will put you on a pedestal. So it's not about only celebration. It's just the person you're going to meet. For example, if it's a love relationship, this person will put you on a pedestal. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. There's a mother and a child again left out in the cold. So again, if this is the type of Pisces we are talking about who lies and you know you're not straight, you're going to poverty. That's the only thing. But for others, I'm hearing this is a story where someone went into a contract or a relationship and they thought they're going to be celebrated only to lose everything. So there's a downfall here. Water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, there's a big downfall coming into right in your doorway. There can be a Venusian energy here. Taurus, Libra, very significant in your life. This can be someone you're going to be teaming up with or someone you have an alliance with. For some, this is a relationship beginning. Yeah, but you wanted recognition and only to steal the essence of this person. And you left them out in the cold. Yeah, this is typical. I've spoken about a Scorpio. The asshole has what he has done. This is exactly what is here. This person just came back because they want recognition and steal money while they leave you out in the cold. Guess what is coming for them now? Another curse in the making. Yeah, I told you. Oh, I'm hearing that song in Titanic. Nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer to thee. And normally this song is very sad. It's more like a mourning song. Someone is about to mourn. Financially, physically, everything. So water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, both male and female. When you thought you're going to be robbing somebody, unfortunately, it's nearer, my God, to thee. You are about to be singing hymns because there's a disaster here for waiting for you. There's a disaster waiting for you. This is male or female. It doesn't matter. This is energy I'm reading. Male or female. Someone is about to be left out in the cold financially. Why? Because there's a big fight coming. A huge fight coming. And this can consist an entire lineage family because you're going through judgment. You're going to be judged so harshly. An entire family here. So if there's a family contract maybe, or you're married to a certain family, this is ending. A big fight is coming and you're going through judgments. Universal judgment. That's what I'm telling you. I heard that. Oh my God. Someone is passing away also here. Yeah, there are 2 people involved in this. 2 women involved, can be a mother and a daughter, whoever you are. Young energy, old energy, and this crazy as usual. We always get this. We know who he is. Unfortunately, a big conflict in your bloodline and you're going to be judged. It's not going to end well. That's what I'm picking. Yeah, this was you. You thought you had it all. Ooh. But for others who have been, like treated so bad, you are going to be getting that 9 of Cups. Your revenge is here. Someone just took a leap of faith. They didn't know what they were doing. Someone was foolish and ended up jumping down. Yeah, there was an enemy. An enemy of a new project. An enemy of you traveling. Unfortunately, they didn't know that somebody didn't want you to get whatever you're supposed to get, you know. They didn't know you're dealing with an earth angel. Somebody forgot that. The project was meant for an earth angel. Somebody fucked it up and stole everything. Now they are losing everything. Yeah. A lot of sadness. A lot of sadness, water signs. Because whatever you planned is backfiring. Yeah. You thought there was hope, but it was false hope. It's finished. So, sorry. This reading went left so quickly. So that was water sign. Okay. My double ganger, the fake mother. You always want to have control, eh? Go ahead now, take this. You're about to meet the married. You're about to get what you're supposed to get. And especially these two women, like a mother, daughter, or whoever it is. You know, you always want to bring back that Aisha. See? Okay, give her the place. But don't blame me what is coming for that little girl. Don't blame me for anyone who tries to steal my work. You know who you are. The Capricorn wannabe, she'll never stop. She never knows how to stop. She'll never end. Same with the mother figure who brought this third party to try and become something they're not. You're about to be by a spirit guide. And I hope it's not going to be a nasty one, because there's a car crash there. You saw the wheel crashing. So you might end up under newborn. You're going to regret everything that you did, because I'm leaving the tarot for you. And they can be Gemini, very significant, and their lover. Yeah, Gemini with their soulmate. It can be a Sagittarius who's involved. Trying to sabotage me? Well, okay. Here I am. I'm turning my back. Do the readings. But this is where you are ending. Don't blame me. If you lose your head, if you get a fatal disease, I don't cast spells, but this can be the spell of that energy that is out there, of that spirit guide. Might drive you crazy. Yep, I told you, my spirit guide, the married which is out there, can drive you crazy. Might end up mentally fucked up, or it can just throw a disease to you, which is a fatal disease, and there will be no way out. And you may end up with a curse, which is a big burden. So for your family and whoever, fake mother, whoever wants to read, take my spot, take it. But I've shown you where you're heading. So we just finished with the angel cards, and then that's it. I'm out. That's the way it's supposed to be. Why am I even getting these cards? Maybe today we need to do crystals. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fluorite. Crystal cards. You need this crystal. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. So this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we did Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Ametrine. Balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. The stone is Ametrine. All right. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Oh. Rose quartz. It's all about love. Love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. That's for air signs. So there's a new love coming in or a renewed one. No, I'm not taking all three. I'm taking only one. We always get two for air. So I picked this. Charoite. Spiritual protection. And do I need to explain that? You saw the guides, the way they're even like lightening your destiny but protecting it. It says you are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. So that's air sign. Water. Sodalite. Socialize or join in. Yeah. So someone who came in, took the contract and thought they would steal and go away, only to find themselves now praying and singing hymns because they're losing everything. Someone is about to be humbled by God big time. Water sign, losing everything. And that is why you will want God nearer to you. Socialize or join in. Make healthy, supportive new friendships and connection by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So that's crystals. Now we'll do just quickly angels, oracle, and then we are done. And then you can look for your wannabe spiritualist, fake mama, and the fake sisters, and the fake spiritualists who want to prove a point that they're whoever they are. I give you this, but I've shown you what is your outcome. You want my spot? Take it. I don't compete. I know where I stand, and you have seen it. I'm not bragging, I'm not saying anything, but I tell you, I've put work to be where I am today. But you just came and you think you can get away with it, and because you have somebody who has a tech company to control everything, go ahead. But it's catch 22. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sacral chakra. And it says, you are highly sensitive to chemical, addictive, processed foods and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situation, and relationships. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, you have two. It's a release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. And the second one is, if you get nervous, focus on service. Which says, put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Archangel Raphael. And it says, the healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Okay, so that's one. As you do the healings and do everything, you are having an angel who has your back, Raphael. Second card is, vacuum away your fear, which says, call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael. See, there are two angels. Now maybe you'll understand when I tell you I work with two guides. And everybody knows I work strongly with Archangel Michael, because of the rain, water, and all that. And here he is. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surrounding, the situation, and everyone involved. Here it is, all right? And then we have water. Last but not least, water. Then there is something I want to clear up. That verse is still in my head. Allahumma ma'idata min as-samai taqula lana ka'ama awwalina wal akhirina. Yeah. That is from Surah Al-Ma'idah. when Jesus wanted the table, because when the Jewish were challenging him, and he brought the food, the whole table, and they ate to prove that he was not crazy, and they just wanted to see his miracles. That is the verse. I got it. Finally, I managed to say it. Allahumma ma'idatan min as-sama'i takun lana kama awwalina wal akhirin. Yes. Integrity. What a sign. Integrity. You got 2 cards, by the way. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. And then you have mediumship. So, what a sign. This is what you need to know. Don't pretend you are a mediumship if you are not. Integrity. This is a different world. Mediumship means you tap into people who are dead, and you can see through them or hear messages and see them. This is why we see someone is just lying because they're taking the bag. They're stealing. You got a contract and lied. You're a spiritualist. You're not. You're fake. This is why you are told integrity. And I think you're going to be affected by that. That's why I'm telling you, you're going to be humbled. And it is this, the medium world, which is coming down for you. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved souls. Yeah. But because we got the integrity, and the reading which you had speaks volume. It speaks volume. Like, you're not who you claim to be, or you can't do this, but you are lying. So that is the reason we're told integrity in mediumship. Okay? So that's all I had for you guys. Ooh. Ascended masters. And that's why we have these strong energies. They're here. Let them fix. I'm glad they're coming. Let them fix everything. Because everything is shit here. Karmics have become divine. Divines are termed as karmic. Then let's see how far this can go. Mothers competing with children when they don't even come from the same bloodline. People harvesting others, even killing for money. Lies have been made to be true, and the truth is like openly hidden. Then you wonder, why are we heading to Great Depression? Let them fix it. So Ascended Masters, it says powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. All right. That's all that we have. So you know where you have to be. If you'll be singing Nearer, My God to Thee, or you'll be singing Kiki or whatever, you're in your feelings. But one thing I'm saying, I am not regretting, and I will not apologize for what I have said, especially when it comes to the Black communities, in the celebrities, what they did to me. They know what they did to me. They really do. And they sabotaged me for a long time. And the smear campaign, which was done by Scorpio, time has come now. Time has come. The readings you have seen, I always shuffle in front of you. And you have seen the messages. And I always tell you, if you have a faint heart, don't listen to my messages. But I tell you openly. Last night, I didn't read the cards because of somebody's stupidity, because they're still sabotaging me, locking my phone. Because they want, as you have seen, they're using me at earth signs, working with water, and using me because they want to make money. Unfortunately, you are seeing where they're heading. You see where they're heading. Like earth sign, if it is not like being kidnapped or anything, this can be your own spirit guides. They're going to do that green mile shit on you or the people who are so connected to you. And what happens? They can make you mad. So I'm telling people, please learn to integrate before you jump into spirituality. It doesn't come just like that. Or you're trying to take somebody's spot. Do you know what it takes for you to be, for that person to be where they are? But you come because you think it's easy. People make money here. Let me just try. It doesn't work that way. If that was easy, everybody will do it. It comes with stages. That's why we have many fakes in our community here. People lying. about unions and everything. So I got a blame, like somebody was sending me messages today. She broke somebody's home because of a message. Let me tell you, first of all, I'm reading for collective. And if the message rubs you in a wrong way, then you are triggered because that energy has awoken your cowardness. And if that relationship has ended, it's meant to end. It's meant to end. Do you understand that? So I am not God. I pass messages here. But whatever is destined for you, even if you try to stop it, it will end. You can be happy in the morning and split in the evening. And you can be like, death, it's finished, me and you, in the evening, and come together in the morning. If it's destined for you, it's meant for you. If it's not, it's not. Do you understand that? So if someone is meant to be in your life, even with spells, it will delay, but they will come. And if someone is meant to fuck off and go, even if you serve them everything in a gold platter, they will go. So you sending me that message and telling, oh, she destroyed a happy home. Yes, maybe I am the catalyst to destroy that happy home. Maybe there's a reason. When God allows you to something to leave your life, there is something better for you coming. Can you see those things in the positive aspect also? Instead of being an asshole all the time, blaming people, learn to take accountability also of your action. What triggered that relationship to end? Before you point a finger, what triggered that relationship to end? What have you done? What role did you play, or what role did he play before you point a finger? And maybe it was meant for that to happen because there's something better. Sometimes we hold on into something like this. We hold and it's stretching until it just cuts off. So when you are being told like, this is over, something is just instigated in your life to end it, let it go, because there is something better coming in your life. Maybe that person was not meant to be in your life forever. It was just a chapter. But there is somebody else coming, just like seasons we have in our lives. Even with the weather. We are heading to winter, everything is dead. But then there is life coming in spring. So maybe you're going through a death. And especially when we are in scorpionic season, what do you expect? Things will be ending. So use your small little brain before you point fingers to others. I hope you understood me, and let me not hear the next time you mention my fucking name and bring me a message to say that, I will come for that throat of yours. So that's all I have for now. And yes, I have to be harsh sometimes. People are really disrespecting me, and if I have no choice, I have no choice. I also have to be an asshole. So that is what I wanted to share, and I'm not going to be doing any more readings. Let that mother and let those thieves now take this space, because I want that 10 of wands to happen to them. They deserve it. So bye. And for those who have my bag, I'm waiting for my bag. My time is ticking.